Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Kikle, Drunkle, and Newt. To make this should be a crime. Hey dude, should we have some news? Papa Squad by Jacqueline. Come join the Ghost Fleet overlords and watch the AAA Meeting.
Hey, I fixed it.
Hey. Oh.
Right at the end, he fucking fixes it as well.
Okay.
Shit, Ghastly, you were about 2 seconds off of our particular bet there. Fucking-tastic. It's just a pleasure to be here. Hello and welcome to the AAA Meeting, where one of the A's is silent because it's a school night. And it's Monday, my dudes, which means today your host is your favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle. And I'm joined, as always, by my colleagues, bandmates, and lesbian life partners. He puts the host in Ghost. It's Ghastly.
As far back as I can remember, I always had a better show on Twitch than everybody else. What up?
Why you gotta do that, man?
Why I gotta do what?
Well,
Be the best? Because that's in my nature, sir.
We all know your stream on Twitch is better than everyone else's, right?
Well,
But
I mean,
you
I
don't
wasn't
have to
talking about
talk
you two
about it,
guys.
do you?
Y'all are at least in that echelon. I was talking
We're
about
the
other
only
guys,
ones
not you guys.
here. What the?
I meant those other guys, not you guys.
Good God! And the hunchback of Cleveland, Ohio, is Sinatra says.
That's not bad.
It's not. Yo, what up?
No intro this week. brother.
Sinatra says,
I don't have a computer, so I don't have
I
sound
know.
pad.
I'm trying to back you up. I'll have to do car
that's a good
crashes
point, yeah.
with
I'll go,
mouth sounds today.
You're a dumb Mexican.
Oh, it came through. Oh, I fixed it, guys. I fixed it.
Yeah, you said set it to
Chaos
default,
outside
and for some
communist
reason...
China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
The ghost of Churchill told me to give money.
And you were correct to follow his orders, sir, because Churchill, very bold ghost. Actually, very bold in real life as well. Thank you, Kenneth, for the $5 to Streamlabs. Sorry, Sin, do continue, mate.
You said set it to default, and it was, but apparently default was out to my fucking mixer board. So I had to plug my headphones in.
No good, yeah.
Oh, for those of you in the chat, we had a couple of tech issues before the show started because, you know, it's either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Where
I was here on time and in working order. And just
I was also here on time.
I was here like an hour ago.
How dare you? How dare you, sir?
Yeah.
We were even talking about the news before it started. But Sin, talk us through what issues you've had today, man, because they've been some big ones.
I was working on the creepypasta, and I noticed my cursor was lagging a little bit. So I didn't think anything of it, and I kept working. And then I noticed that as I'm speaking, the audio track coming up on screen was way behind where I was. Like, what the hell? So I hit stop, and everything froze. I was like, uh-oh. And then I'm like...
Stop does, though, isn't it?
I kind of do the, like, eye side-to-side thing where I'm like, uh-oh. And I looked up at my thing. I'm like, is it going to catch on fire? No, everything's okay up there. So, you know what? I'll just restart the bitch. So I hit the power off, and I powered it back on, and I clicked it. And if you hear something for so long, it literally becomes background noise. You don't even fucking notice it.
Right. And
then
then
I'm like...
turn your machine off, and you go, holy Christ, that thing was loud. I didn't even notice.
Exactly.
Like
Then
it streams.
it turned on, and I'm like, uh-oh, this is quiet. And I'm trying to figure out why it's so quiet. Well, it turns out that the pump that pumps my liquid cooling isn't pumping. It just stopped pumping. So I shut it off real quick because I don't want my CPU to burn out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, fuck, okay, I need a heat sink because I'm not buying another $300 open loop custom built rigid tubing system.
Yeah.
So I called all my local PC stores, and one guy was like, maybe I have something. Come up and get it. So I went up there, and it wasn't right. Didn't fit. So now I have no computer until I can take a ride like an hour and a half east of here to the computer store.
Yeah, well, you can make a trip of it, though, can't you? I mean, like, let you
Amazon.
fucking get the kids in the car, Shelly fucking pack a picnic.
Nope, they're going to school tomorrow, and I am going by myself because I don't need anybody judging me about what I do at the computer store and how long I take.
Hit
That's
hit
fair.
up at Denny's along the way, man. You're gonna,
What do you
you're gonna be
mean
fine,
looking at
sir.
hard drives? Yes, I've been looking at hard drives for 45 minutes. Leave me alone.
That's literally what I do. Like, they're the same thing. No, they're not. This one has this. This one is this. This one's
Right.
bigger. It's like if we go shopping with them, like, I can't give a fuck about how many shoes they look at.
Right.
Well, these are the man's shoes, though. I say the man's, obviously. I mean, we've got fucking Gamer Levine and everyone out there who are big on the computer parts and everything, so it's not necessarily a man thing. But the nerds' shoes. Because there's no such thing as, like, someone who's really into shoes and computers.
Right, but I feel like computer parts as an adult man aren't any different than me to like car parts or tools or stuff. You know what I mean? It's just another machine I take care of here at my house. You know what I'm saying?
I totally get that. Kenneth just threw $5. Jordan Edwardson threw a $1.99 super chat to say, late as usual. How you doing,
As
Drunk?
per usual.
Yeah, so yeah, as per usual, man. Well, we do like a routine up in this shit, don't we?
You should do your start times at 4:35. Just set it 5 minutes later and be on time.
Then I'd come in
It'd
at
be fun.
22. You know what I'm like, man.
It's true, you are the worst.
Yeah, but this is a fun little expense I hadn't planned for, but
Yeah,
it is
I
what
mean,
it is.
It's not like a bank breaker part, but it's not a cheap one either. That sucks. Couple
Yeah,
$100 easy.
Yeah, it's going to be about 200 out the door, but it's fine.
I think my intercooler was like $250. I mean, they're not crazy, but it's a good couple of few,
I've got,
Yeah, it's not going to be fun.
I
So if you want to donate to that Streamlabs, I'd greatly appreciate it.
I was genuinely going to get to that actually, but now you took care of it as well. I got to take my rig, Big Sue's. I named her. I got to take Big Sue's apart tomorrow because it's been running a little hot. Of course, I've been fiddling around with it because of trying to install the new RAM, which means I'm taking the fan out and everything, like reseating the processor every now and again. So I think the thermal paste has been getting a bit spread. So all I got to do tomorrow is just take out the fan and put in a new glob of thermal paste. So it's not too bad, but obviously I didn't want to do that tonight, just in case I blew my load all over the motherboard. Couldn't host the fucking show. So, that's tomorrow's for me anyway. We've all got technical difficulties. That's how I am, Jordan Edwardson. Although I did have a good stream over on Twitch earlier on. I finished getting the news and doing the game a little bit early, so I had an hour of Far Cry 5. Never played that before.
Any good?
Solid.
Yeah,
like
Far
my
Cry's
cock.
a good series.
Yeah, well, I was
think
playing
I've
on
ever
the
played
hardest
any of them.
difficulty. Right, here's what you're like, mate. 14 minutes. Completed it. Speed run.
No shit. No death speed run? My
no
man.
death speed
That's
run.
what I'm talking about.
Right, 14 minutes. 1-4. Hardest difficulty. Completed it. Because when you go in, right, you can arrest the guy and the game starts, or you can fuck about and then you just leave the church going, if we arrest him, everyone's going to die. And the game ends. The credits roll. 14 minutes. Speed run. Fucking completed it, guys. This is Kyle through a $2 super chat to say, hello, chat people and AAA. What, we're not AAA people? No, it's just the chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. This is Carl Kenneth and Jordan Edwardson. If you want to be like those lovely people, then you too can support this thrice weekly show, our channels, and indeed ourselves by going to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle/Golf City and /Sinatra_says live streams. He needs the fucking cash. Or there's the cheeky super chat option, which has your text come up in a nice colour box so all the world can judge you according to your spelling mistakes. Streamlabs is always preferable as Google takes 30% of super chats, but I can't tell you what to do with your money. And if you don't have any cash or you just don't want to donate, that's cool too. We're just glad you're here. And how are you today, G?
I'm not too bad, man. I'm not too bad. After all this shit the last couple of weeks, brother, I needed some rest. So, like, Saturday night, I slept long. Yesterday, I kind of took it pretty easy. Slept quite. I really needed to catch up on some sleep. So, unfortunately, I have not watched the next episode of The Boys yet, which I know.
Still?
I know.
Oh,
I know.
There goes
I haven't
the next
watched it
fucking
either, don't
20
feel
minutes of this show, mate. We're just going to
I
sit in
understand.
silence.
I understand. Well, the girl's
God.
out of town, too, so I'll probably wait a couple days when she gets home.
I
That way we
watched
can
it
watch
3
it together.
times.
Well, I understand.
Actually,
I have
one of them
watched
I
it.
watched
So
with Phil Gilmore added me on Xbox, and we sat in an Xbox party and pressed play at the same time, so we watched it again together.
I didn't even know that was a
Okay.
thing.
It's something me and my mates do all the time, so I introduce Phil to it.
Do you guys jerk each other off while you're doing it, or
I mean,
what's
it will be a
happening there?
transatlantic masturbation.
They jerk off at the same time, and then they go, "I'm done. Me too."
Right? They hit the clock at the same time.
And that's
Go.
why Phil's not here tonight, because we cannot look each other in the eye.
boy!
Gamer Valine for 762. Computer pimp making sure you swapped plugs to see if the issue followed. I did. It's an issue with the actual output of the reservoir because you can hear it spin up, and the water moves like a quarter inch and then drops back down and then moves a quarter inch.
It's just straight up pump failure, probably.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's old though. It's fucking old.
Did you see the new real life Gundam thing? Is that a real video today? Because I know it was a real picture of them building the thing, but there's a video on Twitter today of it
that one.
crouching. Is
No, I
that
did not
real?
see that.
It's because the way the feet move look a little bit sus, but I don't know. They're doing some crazy shit with all that too.
If somebody can send it to me so I could look at it. On my
Here, I'm
phone.
gonna. I just retweeted it. You guys can out there in the crowd check out my Twitter at Ghastly Dope. You guys tell me, is that real or not? I can't tell.
Evil One
The
says-
feet.
It's the
I'm sorry,
feet.
go ahead.
It's
It's
all
the
right.
feet.
Evil One says only 3 episodes of The Boys left this season. Ah, man.
Really?
See,
There's only what 8?
only going up to 8. Yeah, just the same as the last one. But it does make us
Boo!
glad,
Oh
though,
yeah, I guess it was
that
short.
they did the 3 episodes and then they're doing the weekly increments. I'm fucking thankful for it because
There's
the people.
so many butthurt motherfuckers out there. I'm rating this 1 star because I wanted to watch it all
well, yeah.
today. Oh
I
my
totally
god!
will.
Get
Yeah,
over
I don't think
yourself.
that's real, G.
Well, the
Yeah,
nicest thing about it is that
Yeah,
you know,
I don't think
what
so
with
either.
it coming out week for week. Excuse me. There was this thing of like, oh, have you seen The Boys? Oh shit, what episode are you
Where
on?
are we,
You
John
couldn't-
Boy? If
oh,
I
it's
had
Game
to
of
guess,
Living
I'd
time.
say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Fucking excuse yourself. I like shoes and nice clothes. Just because my job pays me to think like a nerd doesn't mean I ignore the finer things.
Well, goddamn, Gamer Levine, I stand corrected in the most monetary fashion. Thank you very much for the 5. She's
Boom.
making it quite clear that she likes shoes and nice clothes, but is also a massive, massive nerd. And you're
That's
our
fun.
nerd, Levine, so we're down
That's
with that
the-
as well.
That's modern female, dude. By the way,
Modern
Spectacular
female,
Eagler
dude.
for $1 on streamlabs.com/Golf City says 150 watching, only 61 likes. Come on, people. Don't make Steve Blackman come back and smack you all. I'm 5 minutes behind. But he is correct. Smash the like. It's free.
Yeah, Steve Blackman's gonna fucking get
female
you.
nerd.
Modern female nerd. I like it coming out week for week. It gives me a day to look
I
forward
like it
to.
too.
Thursdays, right? I go to the pub. Pub shuts at midnight. Well, we'll see how long that continues. And then it's an hour before the new episode comes out. So I come back, crack open a cold one, drink that, crack open another cold one, roll myself a spliff, get into some pajamas, and it's boys o'clock. No one clip that.
Do you do spliffs? You do the mixed?
Oh, I do. Yeah. I'm not a bomb.
No
man,
shit.
yeah.
That's well, I mean, but it's just a lot rarer here. Joints are, it's either a
Oh,
cigarette
it's-
or a joint.
it's
We
'cause I
rarely
like-
do the mix.
I roll a joint since when I lived with my my mates. All that time ago, we would get through so much weed because we're all smoking it.
Sure.
Tote pass. Now I live on my own. It's like I'll pick up a joint, have like 3 tokes of it, put it down, and that joint will last me about 2 days. Because I'm
shit.
casually smoking it,
That's
It's
why I
like-
smoke bowls alone. Me and the girl roll joints, but I don't usually even smoke joints by myself for exactly that reason.
There you go.
know?
It's achieving a nice high rather than getting absolutely wankered.
Well, I like, because I mostly just smoke a glass spoon. That's what I'm loading right now while we're talking about it.
Yeah.
And I like it because, you load a fat bowl, that's 5-6 hits or whatever. I'll hit it every 10 minutes over the course of an hour or longer even. While I'm working and shit, I'll just take 1 hit, set it down, and just
That's
keep
nice.
working.
Yeah, that works, man.
It's great.
It's about-
Can't
it's
do
about
that with a
maintaining-
joint,
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you totally can.
No, you can't.
I mean,
can.
you waste
pick it up,
more.
you
You
light
waste
it,
more,
it goes out
though.
again.
I know, but I feel like more
Ah.
gets wasted because it's burning while
depends.
you're not smoking it a little
Yeah,
bit.
no,
you know?
that because you're using fucking cigarette, like tailor-made cigarette tobacco, aren't you? As
Cigarette
opposed to
tobacco. That's what I'm saying. We don't even roll spliffs here. We just roll straight joints.
what's the difference
we don't
between
mix
a
it.
spliff and a joint?
Well, I thought,
Oh,
don't you guys
right, like
mix
a
tobacco in
a
with the
puree,
weed?
right? I put in minimal tobacco, just enough to help it burn evenly.
Oh, okay.
Minimal tobacco. Even then, it's
vernacular
rolling
can be
tobacco,
different
right?
too.
No, yeah. It
For
crosses the
us,
international
when we say
punchline.
spliff, it means mixed weed and tobacco. That's
Oh, I
been
didn't know
years
that.
and years. It's been
Oh,
years
that's
and years since
interesting.
I've done that. Yeah.
Well, I use rolling tobacco for it anyway, and I smoke rolling tobacco, which is, even with my cigarettes, I'll pick one up, I'll smoke about a quarter of it, put it down again, so a cigarette will last me an hour.
No shit.
Yeah, well, because it keeps going out. That and I roll them incredibly thin. Sister,
Pinners.
through
Pinners.
$1.99 to say, super chat to say, you hear me? Drunko leaves you nothing but ashes. And that was, that was 4 minutes ago. That was pre-weed conversation. So that really worked out
That's
nicely.
something from the boys. I haven't seen the new one.
Shh. Jordan Edwardson threw a $4.99 super chat to say, good to hear. You are my favourite drunken uncle, but you're still not invited to the family dinner, not what happened last time. Come on, man. People still enjoyed the mashed potato. And People's Republic of China. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Says, all of you capitalist fucks will continue to have technical problems until
they
we
did it to
decide
him now,
you will
shit.
no longer have them. You pineapples will suffer like the Uyghurs. Hashtag China
Uyghurs.
#1. Is it Uyghurs?
UIGH. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the Chinese Muslims that they put in the camps and then
Oh,
shot Mulan
shit.
in the land that they took from. It was pretty rough, dude.
Oh, you're right, yeah. I mean, yeah, this
Yeah.
stream's getting too real already. Let's go back to the boys.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
Thank you, John Edwardson, Sir. Gamer Levine and People's Republic of China. Oh, there you get less thanks because you gave us Corona. What I like about the whole weekly thing is now it is okay, with the exception being you, of course, G. You can now go, have you seen The Boys? And that means
Yeah.
this week. So you
Yeah,
can have that
I like
discussion
it.
about the episode.
I like that it gives us longer to talk about it over the course of the season.
Yeah.
It doesn't just come and go in a week. And really, from a content creator standpoint, you get a much longer period to market your product in. This is way better for them.
I think it was
and it's-
very clever on their part as well, because it
Yeah.
was like they had all the advertising and everything leading up to it, and indeed for about a week or so when the first 3 episodes came out. But there's not been a lot since then. You just let the internet do the rest for you.
Yeah, I mean, really, it becomes free marketing once people are watching. It's the same thing as the
Yeah.
water cooler effect. Same as the water cooler effect. It's the same thing that made Seinfeld the most popular show on the fucking planet while it was on. But I don't know, man. It's very strange because both, let's say there's 2 opinions on it. Either I want to watch the whole season at one time in a binge, or I want to watch them week to week. Let's say that's the 2 opinions.
Yeah.
Both people can get what they want in either scenario, but it depends on who gets preferential treatment, right? If you want to watch the whole thing at once, the way it's set up now, releasing week to week, your ass can just wait till the end and watch them all together then.
Yeah.
Conversely, if you want to watch it week to week and they drop it all at once, you can space that out yourself and watch one per week. That's up to you. So in either scenario, both parties can get what they want.
You
It's
have to
just-
show restraint and moderation.
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
all in who you give preference to, and since it's kind of a wash as far as the audience is concerned, I say go where you see more marketing dollars. I like this week-to-week shit. I hope they do more of it. I actually when I first started pitching Gulf City like a year and a half ago. I mean, not first pitching, but my first when I was on that other run of it right before COVID, when that started. I tried to pitch it as wanting to release week to week on a streaming platform for exactly this reason. So I'm glad to see that somebody's doing it. I think it's a smart idea. I want to do it too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally
like it.
agree. I mean, there is that. There's also the week-to-week thing I actually prefer. That is... there's very few shows where I am like that, because obviously you will binge everything. But Game of Thrones...
Where are we, John
that
boy?
was-
If I
that
had
was
to
Dare I
guess,
Just
I'd
Up
say
for 5.
communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
£4.
£4. Thank you, Deadeye Jester. Thank you for your support today as well, man. He threw out 2 subscriptions while I was doing the Twitch streaming earlier on, and now he throws me £4 as well. I fucking love your
Hey.
work, Deadeye Jester. I fucking
Nice.
love your work. Yeah, the week-to-week thing is it is promoting discussion and everything, but then there's also the sitting down and thinking about what's going to happen next.
Theorizing.
Now, with the first season, right, it was because I just sat there and I did it in a day and I went, oh shit, what's going to happen in season 2? Whereas now I'm going, what's going to happen next week? So the enjoyment is increased 8 episodes.
And I like the
eightfold.
anxiety of anticipation, and then that kind of relief when you see the next one. That up and down, it makes it a more enjoyable experience on the long term. For me, at
Totally.
least. I know not everybody feels that way, but
It's not for
like
everyone, yeah, but it's certainly for us.
But again, like I say, you can get what you want either way. If you want to watch it all at once, then fucking wait.
Then
And
wait,
watch them all.
wait
It's
and
not
watch
any
all at
different.
once, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
When I go to the binge these days, that's usually shit I've seen that I'm putting on because I'm not paying attention to it or going to bed or whatever. Like I can't tell you how many times. Yeah, my shit has rolled through 30 Rock and Always Sunny and Parks, and I'll just put them on because I know what happens. So
It's
it don't matter.
familiar.
I'm not looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a while you're texting genre.
Yeah, right. No shit.
I started watching a companion show on Amazon, right? They've got, for their flagship shows, they have a thing where they chat to the cast and everything, and it's the Inside series, right?
I like that. Didn't they do that with, what's it called? Walking Dead? Old boy that was on...
that was The Talking Dead.
Talking Dead, yeah, where they
Talking Dead,
analyze the episode right after it comes out. I think that's awesome. I didn't watch The Walking Dead or that show, but I think that's a good idea. You know,
Never
what I mean?
been one for those at all, but I think we can all agree, legitimately obsessed with the show The Boys, right? Now, this isn't the I mean, there's worse things.
Drunkle is obsessed with boys, dude. I mean, he's gone boy crazy.
There you go.
We heard
it. Clip it. Now, it's called Inside, and they've done it with other shows, right? So it'd be Inside and then the title.
Sure.
So this one is called Inside the Boys.
Oh,
right?
boy. Oh,
Where are
boy.
we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say
It's,
Communist China.
Horsecock
Are we
for
gonna
5.
die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
No message. No message.
Yeah.
Just someone called I Heat Horsecock. No message. Just
Brother,
came
they
in,
nailed me.
flexed,
They nailed
and
me
left.
to the fucking wall with that shit on Saturday.
I heard that. That
So
was
many of those, man.
Well, I mean, speaking of Horsecock, Sin, you need the cash. God knows I need the cash. How'd you feel about it? 50 to me, 50 to you, and we can get this equine peen theme going.
That would be fantastic
That
if I
would
had
be
my
fantastic.
computer.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, he can't play it, yeah. And I could have helped you out and played it for him, but I like how you conveniently left me out of that little speech, Drunkle. So I'm not playing shit for anyone.
Well, yeah, I've been here on fucking Wednesdays, man. I know how it goes. I'll tell you what, right? $50 to me and $50
What
to
does that
either-
mean, Drunkle?
$50
What does that
to
mean?
me and $50
Are you putting
to...
a cap on gains? Are you suggesting things should be distributed along lines decided by you instead of actual free market? I don't like what I'm hearing here, Drunkle.
I'm suggesting we seize the means of equine peen.
You want to seize the peen? Good lord.
Seize the peen! We're inside the boys now, guys. $50 to myself and $50 to either Sinatra or my main man, Ghastly. And we will sing the Horsecock theme tune.
Oh boy, I'll do the claps.
I see. You hope those are claps.
I grabbed the peen and I got the claps, dude. I don't know what happened.
Oscar, you got the clap. Clip it. Game of Levine. How long ago was that? 5 minutes ago, sorry, Game of Levine, threw $2 to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle to say, proud of you for finally making a video and knowing more about a football player than the people supporting him. You know a quarterback is shit when a Welsh pineapple, soon to be pomegranate, is that a threat? Can point out how shit they are with stats. Yes!
If it is, what are they threatening to do?
It was... I
Turn
don't
you
know.
into a pomegranate?
Fill me with seeds.
Bro, I got turned into cardboard this week. It was something else.
saw that.
I heard.
Holy
It
shit.
must have been quite traumatizing for you.
It was very different. I thought DMT was weird. Being turned into cardboard, though, man, that's no joke. You know what I
It
mean?
makes sense, though. I've always found you quite two-dimensional. Should we have
Hi-yo.
some news?
Oh, why can't I car crash
He
him?
doesn't have
Yeah.
a sound pad! He doesn't have a sound pad! Oh, now you're singing the fucking sound effects.
Yeah, I'll
That's a
start
lot
now.
more than the claps, isn't it?
Starting now. That's right.
Okay, that's how we're going. That's how we're playing it tonight. All right, good to know.
Gee, in
Good
that
to know.
picture you sent me, were you watching The Simpsons?
Oh yeah, I just roll
thought
old
so.
TV and shit there on that's the extra monitor off the laptop, and it's just in my eyesight to the right, so I'll just run whatever over there during the day.
That's just
Curse your eyesight.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, oh, jeez. I can't find any segue into it. So fuck it. It's
Here, I'll
that
do the
day of
sound.
week when we
Jeez.
cast our borders aside. Everywhere's Britain today, and it started hours
Oh,
ago. These guys didn't
goddamn
realize it. Yes, he was watching The Simpsons, but it started at 6 p.m. Why? Because it's that
Where are
day
we,
of
John
the week.
Boy? If I had to
Critic
guess, I'd
Race
say
5.
communist
God damn it,
China.
Critic.
Are we gonna die here?
It's
Darn
probably
fucking
loading the
tootin'.
sound too.
Dogwood
Yeah,
trees
shit.
are often
Hold on,
mistaken
hold
for
on.
cherry blossom
I
trees.
pushed it way before.
It's simple, but you can tell by the bark.
Alright, so Critic Race 5 to streamlabs.com/drunken. I've got to say, dogwood trees are often mistaken for cherry blossom trees. It's simple. You can tell by the bark. God.
Hi-oh. That was good. You want to take to it on that one, Drunkle,
Should we-
for whatever
should we-
reason?
Yeah? Do you
Yeah.
want to take to it?
It always
We'll take
takes
to
a
it.
long time to load this particular sound first time.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Do you
Yeah.
want to say something like anti-British and we'll lead into it?
Oh yeah, I mean, we got a million of them.
anti-British,
Where
yeah.
would you like to
Too-
start?
too
Drunkle,
high.
I mean, I know I've told you before, but I think it's worth mentioning once again that imperial is superior to metric. I think that part is obvious. Metric, just because it's easier,
Superior?
doesn't make it better. It's less fucking specific, and thus not as good of a measurement of everything that we use on a day-to-day basis. I mean, they call it empirical evidence, not metrical evidence. You know what I mean?
God
Those
damn,
aren't
it
even
was-
the same. It's not even a real word.
It was
It
meant
still
to be
proves
a-
you wrong.
It's meant to be a lead-in, not just a flat insult. What the
I
fuck?
don't. Well, okay. Hey, Drunkle, which do you think is better, imperial or metric?
Well, buddy, if you want to talk about how to rule, then today, come on, is that day
That's
of the
not
week
bad. That was
when
not
we
bad.
cast our borders aside and welcome into our hearts, our heads, and our homes all that is British. So fill up your pockets with sugar and jump into the Boston Harbor because we ain't wasting tea in this country.
I gotta tell you, Drunkle, how to rule was like
That was
that's
all right,
a bug.
wasn't it? Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not bad, dude.
Sorry, you were about to say good then, but you.
Like, well, we can't call it good.
I know, yeah. Oh,
No, good is an imperial measurement. The metric conversion is not bad.
Yeah, my head's big enough as it is. I'm 9 feet tall. Should we have some news?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, shit. John Edwardson threw a $4.99 super chat to say, the mashed potato was fine. It's what happened to the dog that was the main concern. Still finding bits of it in the strangest places. Well, that's your fault, Jordan, for looking in the strangest places.
Yeah,
This is
look in some
back,
normal places.
Going back to the... Yeah, look in normal places, Jordan. What the fuck is wrong with you? Look at a cupboard.
the fuck is
Cupboards
a
are
cupboard?
normal. Oh, it's look in the closet. A cupboard, sir, is what is called a closet here in the world because today is Monday and all
shit.
the closets in the world are wardrobes. All the highways
now it's a
are
wardrobe?
motorways. All the sidewalks are pavements and other things in that vein.
Fuck that, man. It's all armoires from here on out. That's it.
It's Armoire Day. Everywhere
Armoires
is an
and
armoire.
Lazy Susans. That's
What
it.
the fuck is an armoire?
It's like
Are you
it
talking
opens
French?
with armoire. Excuse me.
Armoire.
Armoire.
But what is
It's
it?
can be used as a wardrobe or an entertainment center. It's a tall cabinet that has 2 doors that open Western style from the center. Burp. It's called an
I
armoire.
like it. I also like that you just used the word wardrobe. Should we have some news? Listen,
yes.
you've already done
Wait,
the
for the
noise,
third
yeah.
time, yes.
It's the third time, yeah. What? Rule of 3.
Now I don't
buddy.
want to have news.
Well, you're getting
Actually,
it,
yeah,
buddy.
this time, no.
You're getting it because we're inside the boys tonight and you can't say
boy.
no. Let's move on.
oh,
Oh,
boy.
boys. Taki winning
damn
RSVP. He ain't got a sound pad. Tonight
Drunkle,
is
why
my
don't you have
night
a
to
seat?
shine.
Why don't you have
I'm-
a seat, Drunkle?
Hey, are you Chris Hansen in me? I know what that means. Taki
It's a
wedding
kitchen Englishman.
RSVP slammed for offering guests better food if they gift money. Now, we do like a bit of wedding shaming on this show, but I think this one...
Where are we,
might
John Boy? If I had to
off
guess,
sound
I'd say
for
Communist China.
777.
Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Canadians are the worst. Can't even decide. They use imperial, superior, and metric boo.
Metric, it came up with a Russian character for that. Canadians are the worst, can't decide. They use imperial, superior, and metric. I think we can all agree that the Canadians are the worst here. But don't you worry about that,
That's
though,
fair.
guys. On Monday, Canadians aren't the worst. They're just the same as everyone else, because today is that day. Every Monday is a Monday, and every Monday is the 4th of July, so go and get your teeth checked and stab someone in the face. Because we got a big knife problem over here. It's weird, isn't
yeah,
it?
that one went
It's
a
weird,
little
isn't it?
sideways. Yeah,
Not-
I got you, though.
Not allowing guns means people have to be more creative with murdering people. Thank you.
Well, stabbing's
Sam
more
for the
personal,
777. I suppose it is, isn't it? You like eye contact is there. You got to be stood right in front of them unless you got like a really long-range knife.
I got a social distancing blade.
I think that's called a sword,
Oh.
Drunkle.
You still got to get quite close with a sword because you can stab. Right, okay, we're gonna settle this. You can stab someone right, and it'll go right to the hilt.
Right.
So you're still getting real close.
Yeah, but every time you stab them, you're not going right to the hilt.
That's especially with a sword. That's a much greater distance to cover. You could hit a bone or something, and that'll pretty much stop it right there. Unless that's a fucking John Travolta stab. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. If you stab him with a sword, then you got a stabbing sword. In which case, it's probably going to deflect off of a bone and still go into a fleshy part. But normally, you would slice.
That's
with
fair.
A sword.
The taper could maybe move it and make it through. I don't know. I'm just saying you'd have to put some pretty like cutting people in half with a sword. That's movie shit. You would have to hit them so fucking hard for that to happen.
Or have a
Oh, well,
fucking
no, it's-
heavy sword.
It's the technique.
Yeah.
It's the technique. That's how they used to test a samurai sword, wasn't it? To see if it could cut a slave in half in one go. If it could, it was a. But that was down
Well,
to
like,
the
that's what I'm
technique as
saying.
well
Those
as the actual
motherfuckers were
blade.
badass. Like your average drunkle can't cut nobody in half with a fucking sword, man. You
Well, I
know?
know.
Gamer Baleen for $5. Fun note: a few of us AZ females are tag teaming the local government because we aren't British and don't do plague laws. I don't think that means what you think it means.
Is she reverse gangbanging her local representative? Man, I need to get into politics, dude.
I know. That's what I heard.
But alas, Gamer Levine, tonight you have no choice because we're inside the boys, and it's British. We're inside the British boys. This
already got
rectum
three.
be flying the Union flag right now.
Oh,
so
boy.
Union
Rectum is
jack it
correct.
off. Right, so let's have a look at the thing. We got the RSVP here, right?
Rectum
Let's-
damn near declared independence
So we got-
from him.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, all right. Not bad at all. So that we may prepare your preferred dinner, please circle your gift level and indicate a meal choice for each person in your party, right? So you got a loving gift, which starts off up to $250. What do you get? You get a roast chicken and a bit of swordfish.
Dude,
Okay.
they made a fucking donation key for their wedding. Look
Good
at this.
God. And if you want my
1 to
donation
100
key, it's at
is-
the bottom
is
of the
Goku
description of
and-
this stream. The silver gift is $251 to $500. You can choose
You're gonna
from
love this.
roast
Trust
chicken. Trust me. You're gonna swordfish. You can choose from the roast chicken, swordfish, or you can also get sliced steak because you're not entrusted with a knife, or poached salmon. However, going above beyond that, golden gift, $501 to a straight G, right? That is flaming yum and lobster tails that you get to choose from there. But
Wait,
then
what
the
was
platinum-
that? What was
I
that
would be-
gift here again?
that was the golden gift.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on about the flaming yon.
Yeah. What did you have to pay to get that?
That is
500.
$501 to $1,000.
That's
Okay.
a tier 3 sub, basically.
That's
Yeah,
it.
and if
that's
you
fucking
want to
crazy.
donate that to this Streamlabs account currently in the chat, I will eat a flaming yawn too.
You know what? You send me that, I'll send you a flaming yawn and 2 lobster tails, man.
I'll
Shoot.
eat a flaming dick for $1,000. And the platinum gift is
Wow.
1,001.
Such a clippable stream.
We're doing well. We're inside the boys. The
Doing it because he
platinum
knows I
gift.
don't have my fucking sound pad.
By the way, can we talk
You
about the
know I
shadow that's on the menu? Is that why
It
is
is
it crooked
looking
like that?
really dodgy, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Someone needs
it
to
looks
see a
like one of
doctor.
those rabbit vibrators that have the.
Oh,
look at me,
that's
I'm the
true.
Rampant
captain now.
Rabbit, yeah?
thing.
IR in the chat says, is it an OnlyFans wedding? It looks that way, doesn't it? Fucking hell.
I gotta
The
tell you,
platinum
dude,
gift.
I would not go to this wedding. Fuck yourself, man.
Yeah, I don't think you're
I get it. I want to give you a nice wedding gift, but doing like pay tiers to go see you and your wife get drunk and make out with each other? No thanks.
You got it. Platinum
Like,
gift,
where's
right?
the entertainment? Do they put on a show? Is there a show involved? Then I would consider tier 3 sub.
Now,
Do I get to
notice-
watch the bride and groom fuck each other in the ass? Like, give me something for $1,000.
Something's gotta happen. Bride and groom,
each
ass
other?
to ass, center stage in front of the wedding band. That's what I want.
I want them to use a double-sided wedding dildo on each other.
Oh, you did mean that. You did mean
The
fuck
garter
each other
is
in
on
the
it.
ass. All right. Good God. You put the wedding rings in the middle and the first person to
Because-
get to it
Oh.
wins.
No
Oh my
man,
God.
no man put this together. So this is a lesbian wedding as far as I'm
Oh,
concerned.
God.
Utter
You're
lesbian
probably
wed-
right there, actually. Now, the platinum gift, right? Now, you notice the little asterisk right there, okay? 1,001 to 250,000 plus. No, 2,500 plus. You get the above choices, or a £2 lobster plus a souvenir champagne goblet. Now, on to the asterisk, right? Vegetarian and kosher meals are available at this
Wait, if you're a
level.
vegetarian, it's minimum $1,000 for you to eat at this wedding.
No, you're wrong. If you're a vegetarian or Jewish, it costs you
It's
$1,000 plus.
That's smart. That's smart.
Wait, because you know they're going to pay.
Yeah.
They use that secret pouch of gold they keep around their neck at all times. Michael Caruza threw a $5 through Super Chat to say, you don't cut at the hilt. You want to slice more from the middle to the tip. At least with
Yeah,
the
we're
katana,
talking about
that is.
stabbing.
Not sure about other swords. Yeah, well, I mean, you stab. That'll go up to the hilt because they're going to fall on you. You do an
stab
upward thrust.
into the hilt. Yeah, I wouldn't
They're gonna
cut
fall on you
at
because
the
they're
hilt.
dying.
No, you want the highest speed.
It depends
out there as well.
if you're talking like a slicing sword or a stabbing sword, and there is a difference. There is totally a difference.
All right.
I have an arming sword, so it's a one-handed. It's a real sword, and if I wanted to, I could run somebody through with it. But I don't think I could cut someone in half.
Well, your problem with a slicing sword is running someone through with it. As you pull it back out again, it's likely to get caught on bone. Because we are inside the boys right now, which leaves you
boy.
in like a war zone.
You're gonna take the word "we" out of
scenario.
that sentence, man.
Oh no, we all are, buddy. We are. These are big boys. In a war zone area, you're gonna be vulnerable at that time. So slicing is the way. And there are stabbing swords. Look at a rapier, for instance. I don't know, Sinatra, if it does actually say that it was between two women, but I am feeling that.
Yeah, there's no way that's not two women.
Yeah. And if that's
'Cause
the
no-
I don't
shadows
know,
of their-
dude. Have you seen some of these young dudes? They're pretty effeminate.
Yeah, two women.
Oh, these kids
Yeah, okay.
today.
Yeah. Kids today.
I'm just saying, like, if we look back at the shadows on the menu right here, those are lesbian fingers, aren't they? They're primed and ready to go. Let's move on to
So
the
it
next
looks
one.
like they're sinisterly grasping towards something there.
Who's grasping
Sinisterly?
at cash.
That's not a word.
Anon just donated $1 to Streamlabs to say, homo couples are the worst. They're either fucking assholes or a pair of cunts. And I'll give it that. That was all right. I'm glad that ended up with a joke and not something just homophobic, because I really enjoy having a channel. So I appreciate that, Anon. Let's move on to the next one, shall we?
Here's all I'm saying, dude.
Oh, go on.
If you take this... What?
What?
Go ahead.
Based on this tier setup, you could still get a swordfish dinner for $1. I'm down with that.
Yeah, but is that a stabbing swordfish or a slicing swordfish?
Well, that's really up to you, man. You know, whatever your skill level is, bro. It's pointed
Yeah.
in every direction.
What you gonna do? Stab me with that fish? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, loving it. For $1, you're still invited in, but... And don't get me wrong, every dollar adds up, you know? Patreon.com/drunkenuncle. Let's move on. New Netflix movie actually
hold
murders
up. Gamer
puppies to
Valine
teach
for
that
2.
murdering
Tag
puppies
team
is
like
bad.
that? Yeah, that's true.
All right, I'm gonna have a wee. You do your fucking thing.
All right. Gamer Valine for 2. Tag team wrestling because I don't want to Ike Turner politicians with facts solo. And I'm clipping everything. Thanks for eating flaming appendages, Drunkle. Fair. Puppy murder. Isn't that John Wick?
Yeah, that's the opening scene from the first one.
Dad, spoilers, dude.
Yeah.
Some people haven't seen it. And if you haven't, you fucking should.
Netflix movie actually murders puppies to teach that murdering puppies is bad. I mean, I get what they're... that's not apples to apples, but I get it. That's not bad. That's not bad, B.
I love how they do an actual article with it, too.
They do make it look pretty legit. Yeah.
Like, I can't pull it up on this tiny-ass laptop screen.
Mhm.
What does that say? I can make out the first line.
Which part? What
In
are you
this
looking at?
provocative film, the director just literally murders puppies to teach you that murdering puppies is bad. Powerful.
Thank you. I couldn't read. That's the part I couldn't read.
There you
Of
go.
course, this is referring to the Cuties fiasco of late, and Babylon B never fails to deliver when it comes to current events. You gotta love them. You gotta fucking love them. And you gotta get at least one Babylon B in, when you can. Moving on.
Oh, yeah.
The Dancing with the Stars ad allegedly generated legitimate tips about the death of Carol Baskin's husband.
Really?
We brought this up, what was it, on
Yeah.
Wednesday? You went, I've
Last
got something for
Wednesday,
you,
maybe?
Drunko, right here, because it's
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
I'm Carol Baskins, I murdered my
Right.
husband. No,
Yeah.
no, legit tips. Apparently there was, I did read through the article, we're not going to read through it now. There was a couple of them which were just clearly people who would watch the show, but then there was also some where people went, oh, maybe we should search this area, according to what this guy said. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah.
This bitch going down, man. She's going way down. Tiger
Yeah, it's
Town.
only a matter of time now. She's wearing she's literally a meme in this picture. Smile on the mask. If you pull the mask away, she's crying and frowning back there.
Oh, that's good when the mask slips. Oh, that's good, G. That's very good. But let's get away from this simpering, mewling Quim. Over to comic book. The cat. Oh, it's sad news, guys. The cat behind the famous Long Cat meme died
Long
at age
Cat.
18.
Is that
Long Cat.
Long Johnson? That one?
Where the fuck is?
No.
There it is. That's Long Cat.
Oh, that. Yeah, okay.
Long Cat died, guys.
Oh, he got too long, man. Got too long.
Long cat.
Oh shit! Is that Phil? Is that Phil? Have you? Oh, sorry. You've been
That is
sat on
right.
the
I
floor
have
all this
returned.
time.
I'm fashionably late as always because
drunk
shit.
one.
I hate working, but I got to do it, you know. But here I am, no sweat. We can start the stream now.
Okay,
Everything's
we can
good.
start. Now we
I
can
left your
start.
bowl
Cool.
on the floor for about a week. I'm so sorry, man. You're on the table now. You're good. You're present.
You didn't even clean it.
Phil, it's not right. It's your bowl, buddy. Long Cat died, Phil.
Long cat. I can't believe it.
Fucking Long Cat.
I mean, not
I gotta
long
tell
cat.
you, I don't think he's that long, really.
Was
medium
that
cat.
long? Was right.
He was just, we deify him because he's dead, but he wasn't so great while he was alive. He was
No,
just
we're not.
kinda long.
We're not Heath Ledgering him. He was a legend while living. He's not like a posthumous long cat. The cat was long.
I bet you could lengthen him now if you wanted to. He's dead, Drunkle.
Eee.
Yikes.
You know what?
Oh, we're
I'll
deep
tell it.
inside the boys now, buddy.
Oh boy, yeah, I heard about 7 or 8 times that we're inside the boys. Is that what's going on?
No.
Does that have
yeah,
something to
and
do with
yeah,
the fact that we're in Britain?
You tunneled your way in to join us as well, Phil, so I don't think you can start throwing stones inside this particular colon right now. Let's move.
No,
Speaking of throwing
I'm-
stones.
I'm
right,
just late because I had a layover. We're in Britain, Drunkle. It took me forever to get here. I was on the red eye and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have red eyes over. Well, we do. It depends what kind of shit you buy. Speaking
Just
of
means
throwing,
flying overnight.
I thought it meant like you could only get on that coach if you're really, really stoned. Speaking of throwing stones and being stoned,
Hey!
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson rips off electric gate with his bare hands to avoid being late for work.
Indeed.
I think I bring the Fright Power Hour news with me when I
You
come
do,
in.
dude. It's so true.
Is there a video of this?
No, but there is a picture of the gate that he ripped off, and it's pretty awesome.
and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty epic.
What was the setup for it on Saturday? I can't remember now. Something about oh fuck, I don't know. But then putting The Rock in more superhero movies because our superhero movies have turned into a bunch of pussies. Because we looked at remaking Suicide Squad. Fuck that, make more with The Rock. I'm looking forward to seeing Black Adam because The Rock is dope.
Hell yeah!
Black Adam, that
I
would
mean,
be
look,
great.
he ripped the goddamn gate. That's his gate, and he said, "Fuck this noise," and just pulled it right off the fucking wall.
And
that's
that
badass.
is his right to do it as well because that is his property and he can treat
it's
it
his
as
shit.
he sees fit.
Yeah, of
He went
course.
straight White Rabbit on it. He was like, I'm late," and he tore that shit off the fucking brick.
Oh yeah.
Could he not just open it?
The power was out, and so the gate wouldn't open. It was motorized.
And we know all about this because this was covered on the news on the Fright Power Hour on Saturday. I'm supposing
accurate.
it was
That's
just
accurate.
said, yeah. So starting to really resent your show now. Hopefully, my science
Ain't nothing
news
wrong
will
with
hold
being the
up.
best.
Well, as long as you don't go Guinness Book of World Records, mate, we'll be fucking fine.
I'll
Over to the mirror.
avoid it then, sir. Indeed.
I got shoppers spot huge design flaw and a pair of bargains, £6 curtains. Now, there's not going to be any guesses here, but look at these fucking curtains.
Oh, awesome! I would definitely get those. That's banging.
Looks
I want to
dope.
go like along the line and just write Marlboro along the
Yeah.
fucking seam.
Get a stamp and put the brand on there. Do they come in menthol?
I don't know.
Is there 22 a pack? How many? What is this? What's going on here?
I'm only seeing 10. That's a half-pack curtain. You got to get a set of 2.
Yeah, but it's the tax you pay on them more than anything, isn't it?
It really is, man.
And they just keep going up, you know.
Well, that's why you got to buy your curtains at the Indian reservation. Less taxes there.
That's true. I used
like
to get
it.
back in the day. I used to get cigarettes for under $3 at
That's
the
true.
Indian reservation.
You could get a
place.
carton for 25 at the Indian joint when we were kids.
Yeah.
No,
You
never
still
mind.
can.
Never mind taxes. Let's worry about taxis. That is being taxied to and fro from A to B. Airlines flight to nowhere sells out in 10 minutes. This
Do they
is
just hang out on the runway?
no. They actually fly and land about 7 hours later in the same spot.
Oh, you just fly around.
Just
So it's
fly
a
around.
tour. It's an air tour. I get that. That's whatever.
10 minutes.
It's dumb.
Yeah, I know, right? Who's
It's hella
just?
dumb.
I mean, I
What
can understand
idiot.
wanting to do to fly around and just see stuff, but who's like clamoring for it that it sells out in 10 minutes? Is there a large contingent for this here?
Rich idiots and their dumb friends. Somebody mentions it on Facebook, and then the other rich kids that live in their neighborhood are not to be outdone. It's probably a bunch of people that know each other.
Daddy's gonna
Isn't
buy me a flight.
Isn't there like an equivalent of you guys have spoken about? I think we had a Trivial Pursuit question on like some kind of loop train or loop circuit or something regarding public transport.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
I understand the idea of loop public
Okay,
transport.
right.
Well, I'm not sure what you mean.
So this is the same thing but on a plane.
Oh, it just flies in it doesn't take you anywhere. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you just
it's,
end up
it's
in the same
basically
spot.
the same thing they were already doing, only they don't stop on the other side. They just come back. I mean, to the
Yeah.
pilot, it's no different, really.
Yeah, fucking terrible.
Man,
but
what
it-
happens if you're sitting in the aisle? Fuck that noise, dude.
Oh yeah, you don't even
really
get
need
the
a window
experience.
seat.
Right.
Yeah, you do, like-
Get my leg bumped 30 times only to not look out the window? Fuck this.
Prices ranged from £325 to £1,500.
That's window at the front.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, yeah, but still, 325. Lot
Also,
of money for a flight. That
Well,
don't
for
take you anywhere.
1,500, Drunkle, you have to understand, at 1,500, that also makes vegetarian and kosher meals available, and
of course,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
more than you get a lobster tail
Your
with
£2
it.
lobster, and if I recall correctly, actually, you got a souvenir champagne goblet
Oh,
for that price.
Ooh,
I'm
a
just
souvenir
saying.
champagne
Just
goblet.
saying, it says
the fuck that means.
pimp along the
First
side.
of all, who drinks champagne out of a goddamn goblet? Champagne goes in flutes, you
Pimps
dummy.
do.
Where are we,
Nah,
John
that's
boy?
the chalice,
Get
and
us
they
out
also
to
drink
communist
champagne.
China. Are we gonna die
fucking
here? Darn
cognac.
fucking tootin'.
That's right. They're drinking Dom
Liking the
Perignon.
casual dogma reference earlier, Drunkle. Ready for Lockdown 2, The Revenge.
Oh boy, am I ready for lockdown 2. Dude, I mean, if you know me, Bricktop, of course, you do know me. I've been saying for ages, second wave is a-coming. And I tell you what, I wish I'd have put a fucking bet on that, mate, because that money is looking good right now. Thank you, Bricktop, for the 5. That money is also looking equally as good. Moving on to Sky News. Coronavirus news. I tried to avoid it, but I could not avoid this one. Man told snakeskin isn't a legitimate face covering, especially when still attached to the snake.
What?
He just walked in with a snake around his neck.
I mean, dude, that's kind of a baller move, but that's not a face mask. Like, I feel like that's a superhero thing. Instead of having a scarf blowing in the wind, it's just the tail and head of a snake. And he has it
snake,
wrapped around the
yeah.
neck to keep
That's
it warm.
your mascot. Fucking... No, you're right. Complete baller move. But no, medically not legitimate. You can argue
no,
about
not
the
at all.
legitimacy of masks actually working or not. But the thing is, Fauci and the CDC are not looking into wearing snakes around their mouths, are they?
It depends.
well-
How many droplets does that block?
Yeah,
There
I
you
mean,
go.
they talk about the
waterproof.
size of the weaving and what can get through it. I look between those two coils of the snake. You can fist that thing. That's not blocking anything out, man.
And if it's a constrictor, it can actually kill an animal
Yeah,
by just
also-
tightening up, you know? Like, COVID
Dude,
doesn't
what
stand a
if it's the
chance.
new what if it's the tracking system? If the snake finds out that you have COVID, it just and you're done. No more fucking super spreaders.
No, the
Are you
snake
telling
doesn't
me-
want to get COVID. It's got to protect itself.
Bill
Of course.
Gates has put computers in the snake, which
Oh,
makes it
shit.
know, and then just
Snake
and you're
pewters.
done. Snake pewters.
Snakeborgs?
Snake borgs.
I don't think I like the
Good.
sound of that, fellas.
I don't
Still
like
no.
the look of it.
Total baller move, but I'm glad he did it because then we got this news article. So there's that. Moving on
How's
over
the snake feel about all this?
to
Did they get word from the snake?
I
It said-
don't think there's. Yeah, is there a snake pun about that? I don't know. Very cold-blooded about. Nah, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there.
It's
Yeah,
suspicious.
It was suspicious.
Yeah, okay.
The snake was heard to hiss. Moving on. Over to PC Gamer. Frustrated gamers are
the
battling
people that
eBay
saw him in the
resellers.
store were rattled.
That was
Okay.
pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I set you guys up and I expect you comedy geniuses to come in here with some gold and it takes you 10 minutes. What the fuck?
How about
Well,
like,
at least I hit it. These
You better
guys.
lower your fucking standards, Philip.
That's true. That's true.
I'll bell
I
that
forget
as
what
well.
show I'm on sometimes.
That's right.
It went, oi, mate, you got to put on a mask. And he went, I ain't buying a mask. They're all snake oil salesmen. No, all right, no, yeah, yours
Yeah,
is better.
okay,
Right,
yeah.
okay. Frustrated gamers are battling eBay. Fuck you. Battling eBay resellers with fake $5,000 bids and RTX 3080 paper editions. Now, guys,
50,000.
if you don't, I think it was the 17th of September.
He hasn't noticed it.
The new 3,000. What?
50,000, not 5,000.
Oh, did I say 5? Oh, my mistake.
Indeed. No worries.
Numbers, isn't it? Numbers. I'm still rattled. The
Yeah.
3000 series went on sale on the 17th of September, and it went from notify me when it comes on sale to sold out.
Yeah,
so-
immediately. But I heard about this. It's actually isn't a terrible idea. It's like real anti-hero type shit. You know, he's still a bad guy, but it's helpful.
Well, this is the thought behind it was companies that were buying up most of them and might have had like
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
a little.
I guarantee it, because whoever bought it, like, because I
And
was
miners.
looking for it. I was
Miners
looking
buy
for it.
that
It was
shit
my
up.
buddy, and he said they sold out instantly.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So they had
yeah.
bots set up and shit. So fuck them.
Yeah. So and there's also not just companies, but there's also people who want to price gouge, scalpers, if you will, who are now reselling this shit on eBay. So people are coming back, flooding the listings with things like this, right?
Oh yeah.
Just a picture of a graphics card with "fuck you" for fucking $10,000.
It's a very capitalistic way to fight back, I gotta say.
And I love it, right?
I mean,
yeah, fantastic.
Well, and there's the guys too that are doing the fake auto bidder accounts where it'll bid insane stuff on these ones people are trying to gouge with, and then just kill the account when the auction's over, not pay, and the guy lost a sale.
Absolutely love it, man. People fight. This is a fight for the people right now. Not for the people, but for the nerds. And some of them do like shoes and nice clothes. I see you, Gamer Levine. Over to ABC. Couple that loves Olive Garden to name their daughter Olivia Garten.
I don't say this too often, but kill yourself.
No, it's okay, right? The surname was already Garten.
Oh, okay. So that does make it a little better.
Yeah, maybe by about 25%, though.
If that. I was going to say more like 8. Still
Who
pretty
loves
bad.
the Olive Garden that much?
How and why?
It's the bread.
You know what, man?
We just talked about this. They're the McDonald's of Italian food.
Exactly. But it's all about perspective. When I was a little kid and super broke, things like Olive Garden or Red Lobster or whatever seemed like fancy, nice places to me because we could never afford to go.
I thought they were back then.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know it was just because we were poor.
Yeah, but as an adult where I get to choose my food, I can eat that and go, oh, this isn't even as good as what we've got at home, let alone a decent Italian restaurant. You know?
Want some real Italian fast food? If you want Italian fast food, which I don't know why you want that anyway. No, go to Fazoli's. That's a place that has some fucking decent fast food Italian.
On the sign, that one?
Yeah.
I know fast food is a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? Because Italian food famously takes a long time to prepare.
If you want it to be any good.
Even with pizza, like the dough itself gets fucking stretched and span around and shit. I mean, Sinatra, we chatted about a bolognese. How long does it take for you to make a bolognese, Drunkle? Oh, about 3-4 hours. And I heard him nod in the background. Yep, that's about right. Italian fast food, that does not make sense at all.
Well, Fazoli's breadsticks are better than Olive Garden's anyway, so I'm just putting that out there.
If I make my mom's recipe for a marinade sauce, that shit simmers overnight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Too, man.
If I make my grandma's spaghetti sauce, the longer it simmers, the better it tastes.
We don't know what word Sinatra just used, but my mouth just filled with saliva.
It just sounds greasy as hell. That's all.
Delicious.
Just salty and cured.
There's gonna be hair on my shoulders tomorrow, boys. Fuck it hell.
We don't have a huge Italian population down here, so there's like not a ton of good Italian restaurants. I know. But I used to go to this place that was like really cliche, kind of out of a movie. Small hole in the wall joint, had the green and white awning, red checkered tables, the little candle in the cup. The guy in the back's English wasn't great. You know what I mean?
Candle in the wine bottle with wax dripping down on it.
Yeah,
that's how you know that shit's gonna be good.
It was, and dude, I gotta tell you, holy shit, was that fucking good?
Those are the best places by far. And I see Marcus Gallagher out there wants me to die because I like Fazoli's, but I just want to say, I wouldn't necessarily choose Fazoli's if I wanted Italian food. I'm just saying, if you're gonna go Olive Garden, your better choice is Fazoli's because they're cheaper.
I'm
quality.
glad
That's
you
fair.
brought that up,
That's
Phil,
fair.
because I saw that Marcus Gallagher said, die, Phil, die. And I'm just saying, Marcus, you finna get timed out there, buddy. You don't come after this fish.
It's okay, I can take it, Drunk.
Ghastly, I just said fidna.
Finna. Nice work, sir.
Yeah, man.
We're bridging the gap. We're bridging the
gap on Monday of all days, where you should be more
Drunkle,
interested
that's
in
not
this culture
just
than I am in yours.
Drunkle, because that's not just America, that's the South too. Like that's deep American accent shit
South,
to use Fidna.
That is still America, isn't it?
It is. I'm just saying it's a heavier American accent than like how Sinatra sounds. Midwest or New England is lighter than accent-wise than what we sound like down here. Yeah.
It
For
just
sure.
so happens I don't ever
Did I
listen to
just get
Sinatra.
accused
So
of being
it's
a
fucking-
New Englander?
What's that?
Did I just get accused of being a New Englander?
No, I said both. I put it in two categories: Midwest and New England.
I am very offended.
I would put you in Midwest. I didn't say they were the same.
You think you're offended now?
Fucking Ohio Valley, goddamn shady areas near the Great Lakes. Whatever you want to call it, man.
Good.
You think you're offended now, but guys, we've got some, there's conspiracies that are happening across the globe. Some we know about, some we don't know about, but this one, thankfully, we have an article. Hundreds of sea turtles cross beach for mass nesting in Costa Rica. This is
Nice.
literal big turtle right here, guys.
Nice. This is how they do it,
Literal.
though. That's how. Are these Ridley sea turtles?
What,
Does it
like
say?
the guy who directed Alien?
Yes.
Yes,
Same spelling.
Ridley
yeah,
Sea
right,
Turtle.
right.
Yeah.
Ridley sea turtles. Because this is their normal behavior, if that's the case.
It's
but
not
it is
normal.
awesome.
It's not.
It is
to
normal.
shag en masse is not normal. That would be seen
Fair
as
enough.
sexual deviancy in any other species, right?
Yeah, but
oh
these
no,
are turtles,
big
John. They got life all
turtle.
figured out. How you think
One
they live so
rule
long?
for them, one rule for the rest of it. It's big fucking turtle, man. And this is how they stay big. It ain't just big turtle, it's big turtle fucking. They're in the boys tonight, gentlemen. Moving on. Burglar falls asleep while attempting theft in air-conditioned room, wakes up to the cops arresting him.
It just felt so nice
Wow.
in there.
Dude, I tell you, Drunkle, no sin greater than Central Air. My
Yeah.
God, did that make humanity leap forward?
Did it really? Because like, at the moment, the most central heating I've got in my flat is my computer when I play Far Cry 5.
Well, I tell you, I live in a place that gets very hot, and I would have moved away if there was no such thing as central air conditioning.
I agree. I would have too.
It's one of the greatest inventions of all time. It's up there with Wi-Fi. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Oh,
Thanks to Central Air, I get to live in the great state of Texas, baby.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Yow.
I'm just really happy that you guys are constantly getting blown. I'm really happy for you, man.
You know,
honestly.
it is great. It's
Now we're
great.
blowing the boys. Right, moving on. An
Ooh,
elementary
more
school
Trunkle.
teacher. What? An elementary school teacher asked parents to wear clothes and avoid appearing with big joints in the background. of
Okay, yeah,
classes.
maybe don't smoke a joint right
But
behind your
try
kid
not
in
to.
class.
Try not to. Bit of decorum
going
would
with
go a
fucking
long
math.
way. Right? I appreciate y'all have got your rights and everything like that, but rights
I
come
get
with
it.
responsibilities.
Yeah, I get it.
What you learning? Science? Oh man, that
How
shit's
you
wild.
Being like, oh shit, what is that? A Wrinkle in Time? Dang, I haven't read that in a long time.
Are
That
you
book's
learning,
dope.
son?
Can I talk to your teacher? You ever done
Right?
yeah. You ever done DMT? Right. Let's go on to now. Of course, the Emmy Awards were last night. Did anyone see the Emmys?
No.
No?
Neither did I. No, I was too busy
Who gives
getting
a
drunk
fuck
and
about
falling
the
asleep.
Emmys?
Well, I'll tell you why we should. Because the 2020 Emmy Awards were given out by presenters wearing apocalyptic tuxedo hazmat suits.
Is it just a gimmick? I mean, what are they?
Hey, G.
Yeah. No, dude, you're right.
Yeah, no,
Apocalyptic
totally, yeah.
tuxedo.
Yeah, I'm in on that.
Apocalyptic tuxedo is awesome.
Look at that.
No boy.
You
All
wouldn't
of them?
have thought
They had all the presenters do that?
Oh, anyone who gave the award over, I believe. I don't know. I didn't watch
Oh,
it.
the person that actually handed them the statue.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
I really feel like that is the only way they can not get their lunch money taken away by putting it under a hazmat suit.
They might, yeah. Although, might be an insurance thing for this. Pussy ass celebrities are very litigious. Can you imagine if somebody got an Emmy that the stagehand, who they viewed to be lower than themselves, handed them, and then they cough 3 times the next day? Guess who's getting sued? Not if they do this. Maybe even the people there know it's stupid, but they're like, man, it's just less insurance for the show if we do it like this. And fuck what these guys are wearing.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Totally
knows?
with that.
Who knows?
But then I'm also tempted to say that it is more gimmick based. Because if you remember, like
Yeah,
the
it could
Oscars
just be a
last
gimmick.
time, it would go,
Mhm.
and here we go, is the best performer in a TV series, and this fucking, oh shit, what would it be? This award has over 7 female actresses, and everyone would clap. because it's about the gimmick. It's about recent times, right? I saw one thing from last night. It was Jimmy Kimmel and some motherfucker, and this was this whole Black Lives Matter bullshit. And he's going like, "Oh, this is like the blackest Emmys ever." Like, for God's sake, man.
They don't think about what they say. They just blurt it out like verbal diarrhea.
Oh, but it's so totally scripted, unless that was a very meta comment on what I'm talking about right now. In which case, yeah, I make it up as I go along. It's all scripted. Jimmy Kimmel is a very naturalistic with what he does, right? Even though it's scripted, but it was still this thing of like, "Stay Black Lives Matter." Black Lives Matter. He was so uncomfortable in what he was doing. It was goddamn awful. Never mind all the blackface sketches he's done before as well. You know,
wasn't he Karl Malone for a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that. I know Post Malone.
Karl Malone was a basketball player in the '90s. Played for the Utah Jazz,
yes.
and he had a funny voice because he was like, "I'm Karl Malone." And it just, I don't know. And Jimmy Kimmel, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel, used to do a bit where he was Karl Malone.
He did. I saw that today. Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Wasn't it
yes,
Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla that had that show?
The Man Show? Girls on Trampolines? Yeah.
Johnson in the chat says Post Malone is trash. I said I know who it is. I didn't say I enjoy him.
No,
but then we are in the boys today. Flaming Dragon throws a $2 super chat to say, "Ever sniffed the no snow?" Yes, my heart still hurts. But that shit is very Moorish, I'll give you that. Moving on. Spain.
Did you say Moorish?
Moorish, yeah.
Triggered me a little bit.
Johnson says Johnson says Hakeem destroyed Karl Malone. That's absolutely correct. My man Olajuwon fucking wrecked Karl Malone's ass.
Spain triathlete gives up medal to rival who went wrong way. I don't know. This video did go everywhere over the past couple of days. It was really, really nice. It was
Wait, what?
Spanish triathlete gives up medal to rival who went the wrong way. As they went around the corner into the final stretch, right? This guy kept going straight, whereas they were meant to turn. And so the guy who ended up overtaking because he took a wrong fucking turn, he went, "No, come on, mate. Come on, you go ahead of me. You've been in front of me for the entire race. You've already earned this."
I wouldn't have given it to him. He made a mistake. It's his own fucking fault. Know the course.
Right?
I mean, it's a nice thing to do. It's a nice thing to do.
Man's running, just hits the barrier.
That's a mistake. That's a mistake you can't afford to make. Right?
Yeah, if you want to be the best, if you want to win, you have to not make mistakes like that. I mean, it's a nice thing to do, but
it's definitely it's a show of fantastic sportsmanship, right? Because it's not about your sense of direction. It's about your pace and your
right,
stamina.
But it has to be somewhat. They expected him not to run into any of the other rails on the way there and to know the way through the course. I'm just saying this doesn't make it pure competition. Now you're swaying things based on emotion. If you want to be the best, it's not just moving your legs and feet. There's a lot that comes with it. His entire lifestyle. His entire lifestyle is geared around being a runner if he's at that high of a fucking level. And being able to have situational awareness enough to know when to take a left on a course that you expect to win on. Yeah, I think it's required. Don't get me wrong. I still think it's a nice thing to do, but I wouldn't have given it to him. He fucked up. Too bad.
I'd agree with you.
If I was that guy, I wouldn't have accepted it because I would have been like, that was my fault.
You know what? You're right. If I was the one that fucked up, I wouldn't have even wanted to been like, I fucked it up, dude.
So there's not a man of honor in this.
That would be good sportsmanship as well. So yeah, I agree with you there, Sin. However, here's the thing. It's not like they were battling for third place throughout. He was quoted to say, "This guy was in front of me throughout the entire race."
That's true, but let's say you're in second through the majority of the race. All you're praying on is, man, if this guy makes one mistake, I'm going to overtake him. If he makes, I'm right on his ass. If he makes one mistake, I'm going to take him.
What if he had tripped on his shoelace, you know?
A mistake, but not a mistake like that. That's just a stupid error. Like, imagine if you were that guy,
error.
You know? Now,
I did imagine if I was that guy, I would have been like, I fucked up. I came in second. I blew it.
Well, the guy, no, see, that's good sportsmanship as well. So, no, I appreciate that. There's two sides of the same coin here. But there was the guy who came forth, he effectively gifted this guy third place because he took a wrong turn, was also given an honorary third place and the same prize money. So there's that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not, opposed to him doing it. I just, nah.
I mean,
good on the organization for,
yeah, they
rewarding
paid out on both
sportsmanship,
ends.
That's
cool.
good sportsmanship. I'm just saying, look,
fair.
I don't think any of us could run 100 meters, let alone a triathlete. So maybe we should shut the fuck up with our judgment here.
100 meters isn't that much.
Oh, was the 100-meter race? I thought it was like a marathon.
No, it's a triathlon.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. It's a long race.
But I mean, we're
I was going to say 100 meters. Fuck him. He should have been able to know where to go.
Well, yeah, it's just a straight line, 100 meters, isn't it? It's not that long.
Yeah.
It's not that long. We're into the sports news now, though, guys. We've only got a couple of sports news, but we're going to go back to the coronavirus here. Football team loses 37-0 in socially distanced match.
Is that okay? Is this parody news? Because that's pretty funny.
No, this is not the Babylon Bee. This is fucking BBC News. This is legit.
Annex the UK.
They come up, right, and they went with it. They could only play the minimum of 7 for starting because they had played against a team previously where one of the people on the opposition was diagnosed with coronavirus. So they went, right, we can only do like the subs that we got on the bench because everyone else was exposed to these motherfuckers. 37-0. Now that is still good sportsmanship, right? Because you take that on the chin, don't you? All right, we lost.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. But in other sportsman news, oh, good God. Watch as a para interrupts Brazilian soccer practice by landing on a player's head.
Play the video, play the video, play the video, play the video, play the video.
Fucking Brazil, mind, right? Here she... There you go.
That's the most Brazil. That's the most Brazil thing I've ever seen.
There's nothing as Brazilian as that. There are bold vaginas that aren't as Brazilian
Start it over
as that.
and full screen it. I want to see every feather on that bird.
Well, it starts. I don't know.
Sanute's really into this.
I like birds. They're cool.
I want to look at the butt cheeks. It's Brazil after all. Can we see some
Brazil? It's already on the player's head right there. I believe that the referee offers the parrot a different option.
Where was the photo op? Somebody got an award-winning photograph right then.
But only in Brazil would play just stop because a parrot landed on someone.
Everybody's like, ooh, look at him. He's so pretty.
He's so
majestic. Hanging out. Behold the majesty. It's like a zombie that won't die. What was that?
I love those fucking parrots and macaws and shit.
Tropical,
they're so cool.
They're beautiful, aren't they? And they're huge.
Yeah. Dude,
But
when
the
I went to
wingspan
go
on
pick
them.
up Eve, I had to go to a breeder in like New fucking York. So I drove all the way there and I'm walking in their backyard and I hear, "Rah!" I'm like, oh fuck, what? And I'm like, and the guy's walking out to meet me. I'm like, are you killing someone in your backyard? Is this a bad time? He's like, no, it's just my wife's macaw. And I look in the backyard. This bird is probably 3 fucking feet tall.
They're huge.
Jesus.
They're huge.
And it's in a cage the size of my fucking shed.
Oh man,
Right.
yeah.
It looks at me and it's like, ah! Like, oh, Jesus.
One of the,
when you look at the beaks that they got, right? It's fucking massive black beaks. No one clipped that, and it looks like they are made out of rock. You know, like, they could easily take a finger off of a human.
I recently had to go to a meeting at this rich dude's place, and I mean, wow, nice fucking place, right? But you gotta go where the meetings are. And it was kind of similar, like you're saying, Sinatra. Out in front, he had one of those huge cages like that. It was like a shed size with 2, I don't know if they're parrots or macaws, but 2 gigantic ass birds. But it was like an all black one and an all white one. It was weird. They're normally like super colorful, you know? He found some monochrome ones and put them in there. Very
Interesting.
strange.
Albino and Malenko. Very fucking rare.
something.
I mean, if that's the breed. There was a...
I'm sure that just means they were more expensive to get ones or something.
Very expensive, Douglas.
Yeah.
Dude, their backyard was like a fucking zoo because they had, and I'm not exaggerating, like the size of my front yard was a cage for Eve's dad. who looked like a fucking bear. And I was like,
300-pound dog and shit.
I was like, how much does that dog? I think its name was Memphis. He's like, oh, Memphis is coming in at a solid 190. Like, oh
wow,
fuck.
That is a big dog.
God.
That's hooch. That's a hooch.
That's actually heavier than me.
You've gone from pooch to hooch. Yeah, I weigh 190
God.
pounds. That's crazy.
It jumped up on the fence. It was probably a good 6 inches taller than me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That caused a tsunami in Japan when it did, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. There was a pub I used to frequent where they had a big, cage isn't the right word. Aviary would be the right word.
Aviary. Yeah, right.
Just one bird in there, right? And this motherfucker, Russell, his name was, so fucking clever, right?
Russell the parrot?
Russell.
the parrot, yeah.
I love that pets have like
Pets
normal
with human
names.
names, yeah, like a cat called Paul.
My friend had a cat named Steve. And I would call it
Fucking
Steve
love it.
French, and she never understood why.
Steve French.
Whenever they would shut down the pub, and it was in the main area of the pub, right? So it was up with the patrons loved this bird, you know. But when it was closing time and they shut everything down, and they would turn on the alarm for the lower, and then they go up and they go to bed or whatever they do upstairs, right? But this parrot was such a dick that it had learned the sound of the alarm from them setting it, right? And just every couple of times a night was just. Right. And they come running downstairs. God's sake, Russell! Will you? Absolute bastard. But let's get on to the end of the sports news now. It is Ole Miss put adult star Johnny Sins on its Stadium Cups honoring healthcare.
I'll be right back. I gotta be.
Quite a sentence.
Now, if
It's
you
quite
don't know
a
Johnny
sentence.
Sins, this guy is such a prolific porn actor that in his time, he's been a teacher, he's been a paramedic, he's been a police officer, and in this time, he's been a doctor. They used an image of Johnny Sins from one of his porn videos
Right.
to thank healthcare heroes.
Oh, wow.
That's hilarious.
He took care of both of those girls.
Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta fucking love it. Now, Phil, here's the thing.
I have one question.
Go for it.
Was he a good doctor?
Oh, he was the best, buddy. He was the best.
Very
He-
thorough.
Thoroughly.
Many an injection was given from that man right there. Now, I know what you're thinking, though, Ghastly. I know exactly what you're thinking. What's been going on this week when it comes to world records? Now, luckily, this is Monday, so I got your back, buddy. Oh, God. Estonians sink 114,357 free throws for basketball world record.
In a row?
Damn.
Do you know, I didn't even know if it was in a row. Fucking hell. It was,
I feel like every time we do this segment, the first question I ask you, like, I have no idea.
What is it? Can we be more specific? And my answer is no. No, it's
Somebody named Donald Trump Twerking has followed me on Twitch. Amazing name, and thank you for the
You
follow.
gotta love it. You gotta love it. This happened with players across 71 courts. It was a joint effort, and they did very well.
Another one of these gimmicks.
You want to get more specific? I got more specificity for you. It is motorcycle stunt rider reaches speeds of over 122 kilometers an hour to break death-defying record. I don't know if, judging by the photo, he did it on his head, but it did not specify whether or not it had to be on his head. Still, quite impressive.
I
looked
feel
like
like
it's on
you
his
only
head.
do it on your head if it has to be on the head. You know what I mean?
You don't go, I'm doing this death-defying thing. I'm going to do it on my head now.
I'm gonna do it on my
And
head.
also on my head.
That's
Yeah.
a brand
what is
new record.
What is that, like 85 or 90 miles an hour or something?
I think that's like 13.
I was really worried that someone would ask, and no, I do not know. I didn't look up. But hey,
the conversion rate's 1.6, but I can't think of it offhand. I'm not gonna. Don't mess
that's
me, bro.
something that's really, really quick. Let's talk about something that's really, really old. World's longest gum wrapper chain created by 70-year-old retired teacher. Look at the
I thought you were going to say retarded.
The fuck is the gum wrapper chain?
It's 75 miles an hour, so not that impressive.
Oh, it's a little slower than I thought.
Yeah, but on your head, that's still quite impressive.
Yeah. I go 90 in my SUV. Fuck out of here with your 75 horse shit.
The 70-year-old from Virginia has entered the year's book after creating the world's longest gum wrapper chain, which he began in 1965.
Back when you had to go to Shelbyville to get a new heel for your shit.
He wore a lemon
wore
on
an onion on his belt.
As was the style at the time.
I always say lemon. God, I know it's onion, for fuck's sake. But look, this is all of this shit here, all connected. That is one thing. This is... I mean, he could have a wife and grandchildren by now, but no, you went for the gum wrappers, didn't you, Gary?
Hey, they wouldn't be record-breaking wife and children, but that strain of juicy fruit is. Did he chew all the gum?
I'm trying to... How
is
it connected? How are they connected?
He braids it together. It's like making a daisy chain.
Origami. He uses the skill of origami to do it.
Culture
I'm very unimpressed.
You're unimpressed? Can we not see that he has got the Wrigley's Juicy Fruit t-shirt on right now? He's recognized in the gum world.
That's right.
True. It's kind of a big deal in the gum world.
Look at all the gum paraphernalia he's got on his walls and shit.
You think they're gum groupies?
This guy's into gum.
Are there gum groupies? Did he ever get laid because of his knowledge of gum or something? Did it ever work?
I don't know.
No, probably not. I mean,
are there gum get a package you didn't order and immediately become suspicious of it?
Even Wrigley's when we're gonna give you a t-shirt saying juicy fruit, our least flavoursome fucking gum here, you know. So like, even they're like, all right, Gary, time to retire, mate.
I can't even remember the song. And that's how weak Juicy Fruit goes.
Juicy Fruit, the gum is shit.
Juicy Fruit.
I remember it.
I can't remember
Juicy
that
Fruit
Sing it, Phil.
is gonna move you.
Oh, that's right.
It's the song that gets right to you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Wish package. Okay.
All right, well, we're fucking done with the world records. Can I interest anyone in some fucking science news?
All right, shoot.
Let's get into some science news, and we're starting off strong. Cows poop corn kernels too.
I feel like we all knew that.
All mammals do, and it's not that it's the actual kernel, it's the skin from the kernel. That part doesn't digest. Your stomach basically sucks all the meat out of the inside of the corn kernel and then fills it back up with poop so it looks full when it comes out. It's pretty gross.
Remember when I used to argue with our old co-host about that all the fucking time?
All right,
no,
maybe we
not
knew
a
it.
clue.
Maybe we knew it, but did we know it with this picture?
With that particular cow, he looks like he's pooping corn right now, sir.
Is that Cowpo face?
Oh!
He's not in front of the poops, right?
I mean, he's in a pasture. I imagine he's in front of the poops.
It's strong work.
Fair.
And speaking of strong, it was S. Strong who donated $5, I want to say Australian, super chat to say, my uncle used to run the bird show at Australia Zoo with Steve Irwin. No shit!
Oh, that's cool.
That's really
Right
cool.
on.
Thank you very much for the 5. And Gamer Levine threw a $1.99 super chat to say, strong jaw back in the day. Of course, referring to our man Gary back in. Back in the day, yeah. Very weak-jawed now. Very weak-jawed. Moving on in the science news. Venus is a Russian planet, say the Russians.
Oh, wait a second. No, I have been trying to keep an eye on this whole looking for life on Venus thing we're working on right now and mining the shit out of it. What the fuck does Russia have to do with it now?
Because Russia went, that's ours.
Did they put a flag in it?
I mean, the flag would not last 3 minutes.
Well, without a flag, I'm sorry, we can't substantiate your claim, Russia.
Sorry, does America own the moon?
You better believe it, son.
We got a flag on it. Hell yeah.
You got a flag on it. That flag, actually, due to radiation from the sun, has been bleached white. So if anyone, France owns the fucking moon right now.
Well, you know, NASA, an American institution, by the way, is taking contracts right now for people to mine the moon. So I would say yes, would say, yes, we have claim there. And you know what? If we need to make it Earthica, it doesn't have to be nation-specific. If it is going to be nation-specific, it's going to be the United States. If not, it can just be for Earth, but we should start claiming Mars and Venus, like, ASAP. Maybe go ahead and the rest of the solar system, get that squared away, too. We got to deliver freedom to the galaxy, bro, and this is only the very first step. We can't allow Russia to take the lead now. It needs to be Weyland-Yutani, not fucking... Polsky, I don't know what the fuck.
We had 13 original colonies. I think we're looking at about 8 more.
That's right.
Seriously, nothing for France now owns the moon because of the white flag.
Yeah, it's kind of weak.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, do you know what's really weak, mate? 13 colonies.
Something that I said,
13
right?
colonies is weak, right? We got 68 independent
lost
states
to 'em.
around the
we're
world
up to 50, and some
Britain.
of yours are leaving. We're up to 50, so
colonies,
we ain't far behind.
Mate. 13's child's play. Child's play. Look at the state
You were the
of
one that
Africa.
set them up, dummies.
Us.
We turned it into 50 because we triple it up in America. Only a matter of time before we triple our presence onto 3 planets instead of 1, and Venus is next. I'm not hearing it from the fucking Ruskies. It's about to be, instead of a Cold War, it's going to be a hot war on Venus.
Well,
we will port mammoths out there immediately and deliver freedom.
And
We're
a
miners
war,
on
a
the
corrosive
moon.
war.
We carry a
harpoon.
no,
no, you
a
want to do
pickaxe.
A sickle and hammer?
Oh, no, we need to bring capitalism to other planets as soon as possible.
Scientists uncover the molecular origins of an LSD trip. Guys, they've solved it. They've solved it.
I do definitely want to talk about it, but it would be interesting if Mars was a capitalist planet and Venus was a communist planet, and Earth became the proxy war for the United States and Russia.
Oh, shit.
Dude, that's dope. I want to write a movie like that. That's awesome.
That's totally a movie, isn't it? I'm surprised that's not been done already, to be honest.
That's a brilliant idea, G.
Dude, if it gets to and we just saw in Japan, the giant robot, if it gets to be like hundreds of those giant robot militaries, there won't be room for humans on Earth. It'll be the proxy battle zone. Communists will live on Venus. Capitalists will live on Mars. There's no such thing as countries or religions or nobody cares about any of that. It's all communism and capitalism, just like it's been since fucking Korea, really.
Brutus
everything
in the chat
since
says,
World War II.
Brutus in the chat says, Drunkle, England has 2 carriers, America has over 20. Don't poke the bear, Welshman. Couple of problems with that. 1, not Welsh. Number 2, we don't mention the B word here. And number 3, all I was saying was 13 colonies is weak. There are over 68 Independence Days around the world because of the fucking carnage that Britain caused back in the day. I'm just saying, man, 13 weak sauce. Duck Dog throws a $2 super chat to say, I claim Neptune. I don't feel as though you got the right to do that, Duck Dog, but I will stand by you.
Do you have a flag?
Do you have a flag? Apparently that's all it fucking takes. Not fucking boobs.
I'm gonna do you one better here, G. It goes back to the Russian Civil War in the middle of World War I. That's where communism took over.
Early 20th century, yeah.
Mid-1919, maybe?
The Bolshevik Revolution?
Bolsheviks, yeah.
Goddamn Bolsheviks. Fair. And S. Strong throws back another $5 Australian, bringing us back to the macaw conversation to say they had a stupidly expensive macaw being trained, but someone taught it swear words. Steve Irwin was extremely pissed they could not use it publicly.
Go fuck yourself!
Dude, I'm loving this. You keep coming with these fucking Steve Irwin stories, man. I fucking
love it. 1919 Russian Civil War. Thank you, Brutus.
Let's move on. It is scientists uncovered the molecular origins of an LSD trip. They knew it had a lot to do with serotonin and shit like that. But now it comes down to shit. What was it? Fuck.
You didn't memorize this? Please send me this.
No, I did read it. I was thinking ammonia. It was an amino acid.
Amino acid.
As a building block, which really fucked up your receptors.
It's part of a protein. Yeah.
Really fucked up your receptors, which cause you to hallucinate. So now, LSD, the eternal mystery, a mystery no more, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait.
Aren't we glad that they're not researching a vaccine and instead fucking
That's so true.
On acid?
Now, does that mean, and I'm sure you know, when you're a kid, if you take acid, they're like, drink orange juice. Vitamin C makes it work better. But based on what I'm seeing right there, that means eat meat while you're tripping. You know what
Protein.
I mean?
You need
More
that
protein
protein.
needs more
Right,
amino
yeah,
acid
yeah.
if that's what it bonds to. Fuck yeah, man.
Let's all go out for a steak and then.
Now
trip
I'll
our
say
balls
this:
off.
maybe don't use your grill while you're tripping balls. That could go
Probably
horrifically
a
wrong.
bad
So,
idea.
Yeah.
As Keatak
Yeah,
would
yeah,
say,
yeah.
it's all about the timing there. I
That's
suppose.
true.
Yeah,
That's
right,
true.
yeah.
Can you send this to me though? I would like to read it when you get.
Me
the
too.
chance.
I want to see it.
Yeah. If you remind me afterwards,
Yep.
I'll stick
Sure.
it in the
Yep.
DMs.
Yep.
Moving on though to more practical uses for science. Oh, jeez, come on.
The loads.
Yeah, we totally have.
You
Firefox ain't
got
all that.
the
You know?
loads.
No, knives made from frozen human feces do not work. So at least we know now.
You know what? If you could freeze it hard enough that you could break the skin and get it in there and then it melted in there, that person would die of sepsis pretty
But
Yeah.
here's the thing, apparently you cannot. And this photo here bringing whole new meaning to the term poo knife, by the way.
Was the
I
term
mean,
poo
that's-
knife in existence before?
It
Yeah,
was! Yeah!
For what purpose?
Chopping up your big poo so it can get flushed.
So
what kind of
this
shitty
guy stayed the
fucking
night at one of his
plumbing
friends'
do you
house.
have over there?
I know,
gonna tell you.
right? Use a spoon.
This guy stayed the night at his friend's house. This is the origin of poo knife.
I'm gonna have a wee. You do
And,
it, Sim.
He took a giant shit that wouldn't go down, so he
Whoa.
yelled, "Hey, where's your poo knife?"
Whoa.
And his buddy's like, "My what?" He's like, "Your poo knife. You take a big shit, you got to cut it up and get it down." And he's like, "My what? I don't know what you're talking about." And that's where it came from. He's like,
Oh,
"Do people
boy.
have poo knives, or is it just my family?"
I think it's just,
That's
I've
just
never
that
even
guy's
heard
family. Yeah.
Yeah.
of that. Never
I don't
even
know
heard
what
of
the
that.
fuck a poo knife is.
Yep, that's the
This
origin
is
of poo knife.
this is
Wow.
apparently a knife made of poo, and that also would be an accurate moniker, but also equally unnecessary.
In order to cut the poops. Yeah, and both models really should just be erased from the
I don't know who's taking shits that can't go down a toilet. You got to get some fiber in your diet or something.
Yeah, you need to eat better, man. I mean, even if you eat huge, that's not going to cause you to have poops that won't get flushed. I actually am I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think the real question here, though, is this
I'm
poo
gonna
knife
stop.
made for stabbing or slicing? That's
I'm gonna stop.
But they do not work. Moving on. First
I
possible
imagined
If anyone was
it
curious.
too clearly. Imagined it too clearly, man.
First
I'm eating
first
really
possible
good cheese fries right now.
survivor planet discovered by NASA next to a stellar cinder, right? So this is a star that has done its
Right.
fucking death of a star thing, right? And yet a whole fucking planet still ended
Made
up
it.
next to it. They're going, you should not be there. You should be destroyed.
Is it possible it was long enough that after the star destroyed everything, it like reformed? You know what though? The dead star wouldn't have enough gravity to. Yeah, that is weird.
Not
That's
reformed, no. But the theory here is, and it is obviously a theory, is that the planet eventually made its way into the orbit. So it was already getting drawn in. The star did its whole fucking red dwarf, white dwarf, now I'm a fucking supernova thing. But this guy was already on track. So now
That's
it's ended up
interesting.
like, yeah, it's like a kind of galactic version of showing up to the show too late.
Right.
So it's the Phil
Another
planet.
option.
Go, Sin.
I'm going to put another option out there. It's a planet made out of Wolverine's bones.
Adamantium Central.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Wolverine had the adamantium coat his bones. Wolverine was basically a man-made superhero at that point, you know.
Shut the fuck up.
He wasn't born
Okay.
with adamantium.
The sentence should have been a planet made out of the same covering they used on Wolverine's bones. Then Drunkle caught up on specifics and missing the point.
All right,
Well,
Junkle Joe.
Fuck you. Strong throws $1 to Streamlabs this time to say, last one. Steve was great with animals, but everyone I talked to say he was an asshole to people. That kind of makes sense. When you spend your whole life with animals,
People- yeah,
you kind of
people
hate
are like
people.
that. Yeah, people are like that. Have you ever met I have to deal with veterinarians sometimes because I have a dog, and they very often are so super nice to animals, but then they're real quick to be shitty to you if they think you're not doing something perfectly with
Yeah,
how
yeah.
you're treating the dog or something, you know.
Yeah,
You need to be walking her a lot more. I'm sorry, man. I work all day. We play when we can. We're on lockdown.
And you need to be less bitchy, you know?
Yeah. We did get to go to the PARK last week. I'm going to try to take her. Try to get back to once a week. There was almost nobody there, so I feel like we were okay.
There you go.
Sorry.
There you go. Now, guys, you've all heard of the Nobel Prize, right? Or the Nobel Prizes.
I have.
Have you heard of the IG Nobel Prizes?
Instagram? Best butt cheeks on Insta?
It's not Instagram, no. I think it's been going a little bit longer than that. But this shit
I was interested for a minute.
I learned of this about 2 days ago, and I fucking love it. Scientists win award for giving an alligator helium and making it shout. This is part of the...
I need a video!
This is part of the IG Nobel Prizes, where they give prizes to just the more obscure experiments out there, right? So this didn't really prove a lot, but they went, hey, your method, we really appreciate that. So, it goes on to the ceremony's Peace Prize went to government.
I must hear the sound.
We
must hear the sound.
I would love to hear it, but unfortunately,
we must hear the sound.
Unfortunately, it's not here.
We must hear the sound.
It's not just the science prizes, right? So they got the IG Nobel Peace Prize, which went to the governments of India and Pakistan for having their diplomats surreptitiously ring each other's doorbells in the middle of the night and then run away before anyone had a chance to answer the door.
All right, that's all well and good, but I want to hear the alligator.
We must hear the sound.
There's no sound. There's no sound.
What?
Aww.
There's no sound. This is
a bullshit titular article.
Oh, this is
Veto, I'm
not a
done with
titular.
it.
It's not a titular article. Even with the link, I couldn't find it. I'm afraid.
Got it right now. It's the very first thing when I search for it. Here you go.
Well, there you go. Search for it. Okay, right.
Yeah,
I
found
need
it
to hear
immediately.
Oh, that just reminds me. I didn't fucking share out the link for this show on Twitter once again. Thanks for that, G.
Not a
What's
problem.
happening instead? Listen to an alligator on helium. Right. Okay. Let me pause the music. Here we go. Oh.
It's weird.
Stop. I can't hear anything.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, you're not sharing it to us.
Oh, I thought Drunko was playing it too. I sent you the link. How can I share it too? You want me to share it on Discord?
I was people on the stream heard it through OBS at the very least. It
Yeah,
sounds
share
like
it here
a
on Discord.
very, very deep fart.
Wop, wop, wop.
Oh, you want me to share it on Discord? Okay, I can share it on Discord. Bear with me a second. Right, okay. There we go. There we go. Right, let's do that again.
Stop.
Whoa. Wow. Whoa.
Weird, man.
It doesn't sound like it's on helium, does it? You think if it's on helium, it'd be like, whoop. But no, really, really fucking low instead.
Whoa.
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 So random. So woke.
Wop.
Whoop.
Wop.
Oh,
Old man Enfield says that's nasty. Yeah,
I
I'm
want to
so
know
glad I
what
stopped
brave
thinking
soul
so.
ran up to it with the balloon and went and pushed it.
Yeah.
in its mouth.
I think they just kind of gas chamber style hit him up in the tank is what it looked like it said on the thing.
I like my version.
Yeah,
of
it
my
is funnier. That is funnier.
Bryce says it sounds like Drunkle's farts during GTA.
Yeah.
No, those are more high pitched.
Yeah, you're not a million
That's
miles
true.
off, right? That's because I strain them out. It's all about the technique. And the final in the science news. Oh no, that was it. Actually, no, we're on to experimental biology right there. So, oh shit,
That's
can I
still
interest
science.
anyone in a titular article?
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
Today's episode of the AAA was brought to us by the tagline "Sign from God," because oh god,
Something has gone wrong. That is a sign from God.
man stranded in
bad.
a lake, saved by floating tiki bar of priests.
Huh.
Sign from God.
Tiki bar of priests. Hey, Phil.
Yes. Tiki bar of
A
priests.
floating tiki bar of priests. Fucking fantastic. And ladies and gentlemen, you may now consider yourself used.
And their first album is Apocalypse Tuxedo.
There you go.
Yes.
Hazmat tuxedo. Right?
No.
Thought it was Apocalypse.
No, it was,
It was.
Apocalypse Hazmat. No. I mean, it's my news, but whatever, mate. No, it's fine. Yeah. I can't remember my own fucking news. Should we have a game?
I guess.
Yes, please.
We have, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new game today.
Oh, very nice.
Oh.
Well, we'll see how you feel about that in about one game's time there, Ghastly, as we play a brand new game called Dad Jokes.
I'm already
Dad
liking
jokes?
it.
Dad jokes.
Dad
All
Jokes.
right.
It's, yeah, I don't know. You're gonna, I'm 100% sure you're gonna fucking hate it. In this game, I have come up with 10 dad jokes. I will give you the feed, the setup, and you have to give me the punchline. Chat.
Okay.
You guys are very, very welcome to play as well. We've got 4 categories. Well, 4 different.
Just shout it
here.
out.
We have got just shout it out. We have got Ghastly, Sinatra Says, Phil Gilmore, and the chat. I set you up, and you give me the punchline. So here we go. 10 of
About to
them.
be a Team G win. Here we go.
Is about to be prepared to get very fucking angry. On to the first one. My ex-wife called me to tell me my son was arrested for setting a house on fire. I corrected her, saying,
It's our
What?
son. Easy. This is gonna be a Team G win. I'm gonna let you know
All
that
right.
right now, Drunko. Bang.
all right, okay, what I meant was Sinatra's going to get very angry by this game. Ghastly's going to do all right, and Phil's going to laugh every time Ghastly gets one right. On to
That's
the
true.
next one. Well done, chat. I see you're in there, though. I see you're in there. Next one. Why do police get to riots early?
To beat the traffic?
No.
Shit.
That was pretty good, though.
That is
Yeah.
because they have the club. That don't make
No.
any sense.
I got nothing.
I mean, gee,
Yeah, I
you were
don't know.
close. You were close.
Yeah,
To beat the protests?
to beat the rush,
Phil, I'm going to give it to you. It is to beat the crowd.
to beat the crowd. Okay.
I'm going to give it to
all
you to
right.
beat the protest. That's close enough for me. Close enough to me. St. Michael in there with to beat the rioters, or rather, Rio.
Yeah, but that
yours.
doesn't make it a dad joke. I think I should have got it for beat the traffic, but that's fine. That's fine.
What?
That's
No,
fine.
I mean,
That's all good.
It's
all
the
good.
police beat the crowd. It's the crowd that beats the traffic.
I
gotta
guess
be wrong.
that's true.
It's got
I
to be
guess
wrong.
that's true. Yeah, okay.
Good effort, though. Good effort. Right, on to the next. What genre are national anthems?
Country.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there you go.
Fucking
That's
A,
good.
Phil. Get in.
Nice.
Strong work, buddy. Strong fucking work. Right, on to the next. Why did the Mexican take anti-anxiety medication?
Something about jumping.
No, it's
Going
got
for
to
the
be
beans.
a
You're doing
translation
the
joke.
beans.
Take anti-anxiety medication?
Yep. Oh, we got an Eddie in the chat as well. How you doing, dog?
Oh, because something with Hispanic. Because of his panic?
I'll give it.
Yeah.
I'll give it.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Hispanic attacks. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, his panic attacks. Yeah.
No,
I was,
good
I was
enough,
thinking
like-
Xanax the whole time and how that
you-
could translate to Spanish.
If
I don't
you
know.
get the gist, I'm happy to give you the point. However,
Right,
if
it's
someone
the same
gets in
pun.
there and uses more exact words after you, then they're gonna get the point.
Okay.
Fair's fair. Fair's fair. Right, on to the next. That's 4 already. Holy shit. On to the next one. Why doesn't Santa pay to park his sleigh?
Why doesn't he pay to park his sleigh? That I don't know. That's a tough one. I feel like it's something valet related.
It's on a house?
It's on the house.
Oh, it's on the house.
on the house.
It's on the
there
house.
you go. Yeah.
Sinatra
right. That's pretty
says
good.
has shown up, ladies and gentlemen. Here we
About
go.
halfway through.
All right. Yeah, you're the only one out of all of us who's actually a dad.
Right.
Right, on to the next. Why can't your nose be 12 inches long?
Because then it would be a foot.
You got it.
Nice.
We just got a donation from Big Drove for $3.76 to say, I'd hit that front and back. I think he might be a little bit behind. I hope. Unless he's on about Santa. We don't know. We don't know. On to the next. What clothing does a house wear?
A house coat. House coat, house dress, a fucking, I don't know, vinyl siding.
What?
A coat of paint.
Coat of paint.
Coat of paint's very good, but it's not right. Gasly's been close. Well, closest so far, but not close enough for me to award the point here. Fucking vinyl siding.
I don't know, a house dress, a
House shoes.
house
That was
shoes, yeah.
house
An
dress was
address?
the closest one. Sinatra.
Oh, an address. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good.
There you go. All right. I actually
Address.
prefer vinyl siding. That was way better. Sexy house. All right, on to the next. Where was the first French fry cooked?
In
France?
Yeah. What's the first French fry cooked?
It was not in France.
No, it was. I mean, in the United States, I have no idea. This one's about to make me groan. I can feel it coming.
Oh, you know it is.
Greece?
I'm surprised none of them have before.
Oh,
Sinatra.
Greece. Fuck you, drunkle.
Come on.
All right. On to the next. What's brown and rhymes with Snoop?
Poop.
Snoop?
Dr. Dre.
It's Dr. Dre.
Oh, all right. There you go.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
not bad.
Fuck
Not
yeah.
bad.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, right? I went through a lot of these jokes, and I was just like, "Oh, it's fucking terrible. That's fucking terrible. That's fucking terrible." And the ones that came up, I just did the nose laugh.
Yeah.
This one, I actually went, "Ha."
Right. It made you make an actual sound.
I just said the word "ha."
Right.
And what I believe is going to be the last one of the game, guys, and it is 3-3 right now.
All right.
Oh, shit.
So
Yeah,
this,
okay,
this
here
is
we
big.
go.
This is fucking big. Are we
This is
ready?
the one. Yep.
Okay. Why did Stalin always write in lowercase?
Because he didn't believe in
He hates capitalism.
I gotta give it to Sinatra, right?
Ah,
He was afraid of
That was a
capitalism.
good
That was
game.
a good game. That was a good game. We just played dad jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, the independent adjudicators are in. It is Ghastly and Phil Gilmore tied for second place with 3 points. But this week's
close
Smarty
game.
Pants on the Monday is, of course, Sinatra says, with 4
Hey.
whole points. You gotta
That's
give
a
it
good
to
one.
the
Way
dad.
to go,
for the dad
Sanu.
jokes.
Way to go, Sanu.
Yeah, that was a good
I'm
game.
doing the Mr. Olympia. Like,
Yeah, the double fists on either side of the head. Yes.
Yep.
Thank you. I don't know what you call that motion, but I know what you're talking about.
Should we take a minute or so of questions before we get the fuck out of it? I got a question for you, Sinatra. You're not going to be playing any games tonight, are you?
I am not. I suppose I can't even do any work. I guess I'll just go fuck myself or clean or something.
Just go suck a dick. Yeah. I mean, we're in the boys.
I did not plan on doing that, but no, I will not be joining you for games or anything else this evening.
Bummer. Another time.
Yes, sad face.
That's cool. I mean, I did a Twitch stream before the show actually because I thought you might not be around, so I thought I'd just get my hour and a half in. So I'm up for just leaving it for tonight, guys. That's fine. That's fine with me. Functional in the chat says Drunkle has the best games, and I'll give that one a fucking bell. St. Michael says, good game, Drunkle, and Golf City is smashing in 3 times the YouTube link. What's going on with that there, G?
I thought you were about to lead into the, do you guys have anything to show?
That was my lead-in. That was.
I thought that's where you were going. I pushed it too early.
We deconstructed the segue to this time. It's fine. We're being creative.
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
I'd tell you a joke about coronavirus, but 775% of you won't get it.
Weirdly specific. I love the research you did into that. Bricktop says, I tell you about the coronavirus, but 99.775% of you won't get it.
Hi-yo. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Sorry,
you know what I'm going to do?
Mate.
Okay.
No, I was just going to say, if you're going to leave it, I mean, Phil, we could still play something if we'd want to do something for a rollover stream. I set the time aside, so I don't mind doing it, but it's up to y'all, whatever.
What you got in mind?
Nothing, because I assumed it was going to be you today, but we could just play GTA or Among Us or something, you know, no big deal.
Oh, I've got Among Us now.
Yeah? I think I'm going to do Among Us on... I think I'm going to do Among Us on Wednesday, or I was going to, but we could play that today if y'all want to do a rollover.
We'll
I'm down to play both days.
All right. Yeah, well, if we've got a minute, I'll set it up on the Twitch.
Secunty Chops McKnackers throws $1 to Streamlabs to say obligatory moist. And I'm obliged. Sir, thank you very much. We got Hammond Pins in the chat saying, I'm stealing the French fry joke. Sorry, Sin, you've been trying to say something. My bad, mate.
Yeah, before the show started, I was just clicking through the TV. Yeah, I don't have cable, but I have Netflix and Hulu and all that. And Red Dragon popped up. I think I'm going to go watch that. I haven't seen that in a while.
Ooh.
Silence? Sequel to Silence? Yeah.
Or prequel.
Right, yeah.
It's Ed Norton. What's his face? Creepy
and
dude.
Rafe Martin or Rafe Fiennes or whatever.
It's Eddie Norton that makes it for me, man. That guy is he's a great performer. Love his work.
Oh yeah.
Mark Smart says, how many clips can we make from the show, Drunken Uncle Mark? As many as you want, buddy. As many as
Philip Seymour Hoffman is in that too, isn't he? Hoffman?
Oh, Philip Seymour Hoffman is great.
He was excellent. One of the greatest actors you never recognize.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, him and Gary Oldman just melt into every role they do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I think since Gary Oldman started doing the old Commissioner Gordon thing, you start seeing him a lot more. You start recognizing him a lot more. Whereas Philip Seymour Hoffman, like, he could have been a spy. He's just pure background. But he's incredible all the same, you know?
He is.
And R.I.P. in peace. Credible Threat says, what do you think of the FinCEN paper releases? Should we be concerned, or is the work media trying to discredit Putin so close to the POTUS election?
Putin.
I'm afraid I don't really know what you're speaking of there. FinCEN paper releases. I'll have a look. I'll Google it, mate, and I'll try and read up on it. But I'm afraid as of right now, I don't know. I struggle with American politics. You're bringing Russia into this? You're fucking kidding me, son.
The Rusk?
Right. The Rusk? Sinatra, what you got to shield for us, bud?
Nothing. Video on the main channel. That's it.
There you go. And Ghastly.
Yes. I put the link earlier on Twitch, a new video on Golf City Today on YouTube about the IRS taking your money from you with the ultimate of quickness by doing it as soon as you're born, and now they're coming for your crypto. You may want to go take a look at that today, and in addition to that, when we leave here, make sure to go to twitch.tv/Golf City to play Among Us. There it is.
There you go. Well, guys, looks like that's it. You may once again close your borders and go back to your nationalities because this show is over. But if you find you still have an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go taking a flight to nowhere just yet. We'll be back on Wednesday on the Fright Supremacy channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, 4:30 Central for news, games, and bants that are medically proven to pull you out of that funk and get you back up on that thing. We're going to head over to Twitch now to play something in a vague attempt to escape the shackles that are my existence, but if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Thank you for all the generous donations. And Don't wear a snake as a mask.
Horse snake, horse snake.